Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel guys. I'm Apurva Yadav. So guys, in today's video I'm going to have conversation with our new guest. I'm going to have conversation with her and we are going to have lots of fun in this conversation. So how are you ma'am?
Yes, I'm good. Thank you so much for asking, and thank you so much for having me on your channel. It's my pleasure. I'm here. I'm talking to you. My name is Priyanka Kataria.
Okay,
Yeah, you can
Priyanka.
call me Priyanka only. Yeah,
I'm
you
going
can
to
call
call
me
you
Priyanka.
ma'am because I'm comfortable with ma'am. I every time
Okay,
I
okay.
say like this. Hmm.
Yeah, okay then. No problem.
So how are you ma'am?
Yes, I'm doing well. Things are really well. You tell me how's everything in your life, and thank you so much for asking.
Hmm. I'm doing great also. Also there are exam coming on. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just preparing for that, and all things are doing great. Just working on my channel with that.
Okay, great. Good to know about that. So, shall we start from introduction?
Yeah, we can start with the introduction.
Hmm. So, as you can know, as you already know, my name is Priyanka. I am from Gurugram, Haryana. I hold a master degree and I'm very passionate about teaching. That is why I have started my YouTube channel. I love talking to people in English and I love reading books a lot. Somewhere my goals are related to learning, improving, and
Hmm.
interacting with like-minded people. So that is why I am showing up every single day. I'm talking to people, new people every single day. So reading books and connecting with people, these two are my hobbies. So this is about me. Yeah.
Okay. So telling about me, I'm Apurva Yadav and I am from Jaunpur, like in Uttar Pradesh, from Jaunpur. And I study
Mm.
in grade 8th, and also I'm currently studying in grade 8th, and also I have a channel in which I teach English. Like I started for improving, but after that now I can like people are saying that you speak perfectly, so I started teaching like there spoken English.
Mm.
So
Wow.
I'm handling both my studies also and also my channel. And
Okay. So in which standard are you now?
I'm in class 8th.
Class 8.
After
Okay,
this
great.
exam, I will go in class ninth. Mhm.
So you are very good position. You are teaching as well at very small
Like,
age.
I'm just a student, you can say, but yeah,
Mm-hmm.
like people study from me.
Spoken English.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah, great.
So I'm going to have some questions from you. In
Yeah.
that, I will ask so many questions, and if you have any questions from me, you can ask from me also.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. First, I want to answer your questions.
Okay, so I'm ready with that. So
Mhm.
first question is that when you started speaking spoken English, because there is so much mistakes that people do, they can't speak spoken English. So I
Mhm.
want to ask that when you started speaking English.
Okay. I started speaking English in 2023. It's been 2 years. It was end of the year then when I started learning English, and at the same time I started speaking. My journey started with speaking. I used to speak a lot with the trainer, with my subscribers. At the same
Hmm.
time, I created a YouTube channel. I started posting my videos with my broken English, and from there I got some motivation, some confidence while recording myself, while editing myself. So I got some confidence, and then I started having interaction with native speakers, and I started creating solo content as well. So because of my YouTube channel, I started learning this language, and later I realized this is my calling and I enjoy it a lot. I can do conversation whole day. Even my day is full of so many things, full of balls, but still I can manage talking to people. So that is why I am very consistent and I'm very focused upon this. I
Hmm.
love listening. I love talking to
Great.
people. That is,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
great. So very nice. So when you started, what was your first experience about speaking English?
Hmm. Here I want to share my first time speaking experience when I booked a session with the trainer. So it was very difficult for me to speak in English. I was not able to utter a single sentence correctly. My mind was able to understand. My mind used to know how to speak in English, but my mouth was not aligned with my thoughts. So
Yeah.
because of that, my tongue, it was speaking wrong English, very terrible English, I would say. I was not able to apply grammar rules while speaking. I was fumbling a lot, and at the same time, I was not confident at all. I was timid in the whole session. Then I realized I got that awareness that I'm not good at English. I have to focus
Mm.
upon my spoken English side by side, no matter how much intelligent and how much degree you have completed. If you're not able to articulate well, uh, people are not gonna take
Yeah.
you for like as a good person. So that is why I thought I have to learn this language anyhow. Then I started learning it. Yeah.
Okay, so like this you have done so much hard work in it. So also,
Yeah.
do you started with conversation, or you started spoken English by yourself? You were doing trying by yourself or by doing with someone?
Initially, I started having sessions with trainers, but later I realized only
Mm.
relying on a trainer cannot make you fluent. You have to do extra work. You have to go
Yeah.
extra mile. Then we started reading books, and because of reading books, I read every single day, at least 10 to 15 pages, and I read out loud. So because of that, my English has groomed a lot. I can use different words, vocabulary, and my tongue is now habitual of using English. So because
Mm.
of reading, because of writing, sometimes I don't write every single day, but whenever I get time or chance, so I start writing something, some positive affirmation. Sometimes my sometimes about my day and whatever I feel like. Sometimes I write my
Yeah.
script. So in this way, I connect with English every single day. Yeah. So because
Sure.
of trainer's guidance and my efforts, my hard work, I have achieved this much fluency now.
Mm. So I think you read so much. Reading, you do.
Yes,
Like
reading is
when
my
I
hobby.
I started now, but before I was just trying my spoken English, like looking at other person they are speaking. So I started with that, but like
Mhm.
in yours, you started with reading so much. So which kind of book you read?
I started with self-help book.
Hmm.
Self-help kind of books are my genre. I love reading self-help book. First thing is why I love reading self-help book, just because of my channel. Because of my channel, I can give some motivation to people because of reading self-help kind of book, and it is helping me a lot to improve
Yeah, that
myself. But
helps.
we have to work upon our personality, our growth. Then only we can guide people, and I am getting so many information from self-help book. So that is why I'm not into reading fiction and story kind of thing. Yes, these type of books are also helpful, but I feel if you are a content creator, you are
Hmm.
having interaction with people, so you should have a content which is related to personality development, motivation, inspiration, something like that, habits, daily routine, something like that. If you have in your brain, so you will be able to speak in your sessions and you can guide people. So that is why I am reading
Okay,
only
so
self.
you like self-help books, like you read that.
Yes, yes,
Also in that motivation comes, I think.
yes.
Motivation. So
Hmm.
yeah, it is also helpful. I read story like a story that kids
Mm-hmm.
used to read. I read that. I don't read so much book. I just see videos like people who are making. They also tell. They also motivate us. So I do that kind of thing. But yeah, you are reading. That is also very nice thing. We should read.
Hmm.
And also
Yeah.
about writing. Writing is also necessary. Currently, I am studying, so we are just writing like this. We write in
Mm-hmm.
our studies, and people who write about themselves also is good. So my
Mm-hmm.
next question is that while speaking, when you started, so you were doing lots of mistakes. So what were you feeling that time? Nervous, like scared, or like you
Mm-hmm.
were thinking that I can't do that? This kind of things were happening.
Okay, interesting question. First of all, your
Mhm.
questions are really nice.
Mm.
So, first, when I started learning English, yes, I used to make a lot of mistakes, as I told you earlier. I used to fumble, I used to make a lot of mistakes in grammar, pronunciation, vocabulary. I didn't find the right word at right time, right moment.
Mm.
So yes, it was difficult for me, but I never thought of giving up, because giving up is not in my dictionary. I never give up. If I start something, so I try to complete at least 80 to 90% of that task. So that is why I didn't give up. And after 1 or 2 months, I started feeling comfortable with this language. 1 or 2 months was very difficult, because directly we have to join the trainer and you have to start speaking in English. You have to answer in English. So it was difficult, but the trainer were very supportive. So they used to make me calm. And after that, also I used to have a lot of reading, only reading, reading, reading. And I used to consume content. I used to watch others' conversations, videos, and then I started sending email to other co-learner, and I started having conversation with them. Because once you start connecting with your co-learner, that time you don't have that kind of fearful environment. That person is not going to correct you. That person will not rectify your mistake. So you are going to speak naturally. So then I started enjoying this, that conversation, that co-learner is also learning English, different kind of experience. And I started enjoying it, and when I started enjoying it, I never looked back. Yeah,
Okay, so
but I
your
never
words,
thought of giving up.
your words are motivating me a lot because you can say like this kind of motivation comes after so much time. So I want to ask that if
Mhm.
you start before, like when you don't know English, so if you start at that time, was it
Mhm.
perfect, or after knowing like little bit English, then doing conversation is that good in that? What do you think?
I think you shouldn't start for 1 or 2 months. You
Your
need to
voice
know a
is
lot
not
of
coming
English.
perfectly. Like there is some error.
Is it? Yeah, is it fine now?
Yeah, it's fine now.
Yeah. So initially, we shouldn't focus upon the speaking part. Speaking is also important, but at least 1 month we should fill our brain with a lot of words. We should try to listen to English conversation. We should try to listen to English content. That is why we say, listening come first. First, we have to
Yeah.
listen to English content. We should try to become a good listener. Then we will become a good speaker. So I would say people and who are going to watch this video, first they should start from listening, listen to English conversation as much as they can. 80% they can listen and 20% they can speak. So in this way, they will be able to rectify their mistakes, because while listening, they will get to know the right pronunciation, right vocabulary, right sentence structure. So listening is important. Yeah. So first listening, then speaking, and if they enjoy reading and writing, then it's kind of cherry on cake.
Now, it's great. Like listening is more important. So we should just first of all do by ourselves, and after that we should do conversation. Yeah,
Hmm.
it's kind of good because I also started with that thing. I also
Hmm.
started by myself after watching so much. Listening is the main thing. After listening, then I started doing conversation with my sister, like daily work we do. And
Hmm.
conversation is also very good for us speaking, but we should listen more at that time when we don't know. So yeah,
Yes,
we
I
can
came
do.
across.
But hmm,
Mhm.
what?
Yeah, yeah, please go ahead. Sorry for interruption.
Then after that, I want to ask one thing more. This many people will have asked you, but I want to ask that how does this thing came in your mind? Like here, people in India, they think like, why should we learn any other language? So how did this came in your mind that I have to speak English?
Okay. When I was in my college, my school days, so that time I used to have a love with this language. I didn't aware about this is a language. I used to think this is a subject only, and we have to score good marks while uh, giving our examination and all. So I used to get good marks in English subject, and whenever there is a class related to English, I used to feel very happy. I used to be very excited for English class. So there was a love for English. but I didn't aware about the importance. Later I realized when I completed my graduation. So once I joined my MBA college, that time I realized the importance of English. People used to speak in English. My trainer, my teacher, they all used to speak in English, and they used to carry a different kind of personality once they start speaking. So that personality attracts me a lot. They used to speak in a very nice way. I also wanted to speak like them, and people always respect if somebody is speaking good English. This is in our society. I'm not saying this is the right way of judging people, but still, it is in our society. People judge. If you are very good at English, they will give you a lot of
Yeah,
respect. So that
yeah,
is what
definitely.
very curious thing for me. That time I used to think a lot about English, but I was not able to speak. Then I started preparing for my examination. That time I was positive about my result, and then I thought after qualifying UGC net, you have to face interview, because getting a good job means facing the interview, and interview will be in English. Then I decided to learn English. So my motive was clear. Because of my profession, I have to learn this language. Then I started learning this language. But somewhere it was my love also towards this language. But why I didn't start it earlier? Because there was no need. I didn't find any kind of problem in my life. But once there is a hope or dream that next is
Yeah,
your interview, that time you don't have any
that
option. You
time.
have to run. Yeah. So my need was there that I have to face interview, and then I started learning.
Yeah, that's great. Fine. Also, this happens in school, like you're saying that you liked in school when the subject comes about English, you liked a lot, you
Hmm.
were so much excited about that. But this
Yeah.
kind of things happens with me also. I don't like because when it comes to in school, like teacher goes
Hmm.
in grammar directly, they go in grammar. They
Yes.
say like if you have to speak English, you have to learn grammar. So that's why I just hate there. But after knowing here, there are people speaking, but when it comes to grammar, I don't like. What do you think about this grammar?
Hmm. I also really don't like grammar,
Hmm.
but I was talking about as a subject. I loved a lot this. Like I used to write in English, so that was my kind of love with this language. Writing, reading something in English, using those words while speaking. So that was a kind of love. But later I realized that this is not for grammar only. We can speak this language only with the help of speaking. So yes, grammar is very daunting task. Still, I don't aware about so many grammar concept, because there are so many things. That grammar is very deep topic. So basic grammar I know, and advanced grammar, yeah, still I'm working upon that, because now I am teaching some students, so I have to give them classes related to
Yeah.
grammar also. But I never teach grammar like that conventional
For spoken
method,
English.
like open. So today we are going to learn tenses. No, I give them practical topics so that they can speak on past, present, future, or any kind of imaginary situation. So I give them situations so that they can speak directly. They don't need to learn grammar simultaneously. So this is
Yeah.
what I follow. Grammar, seriously, it was very daunting task for me when I was reading. Now if I open book related to grammar, so I feel very bad about it. How can one apply all the rules while speaking in English? So
Yeah.
speaking is
It's like
difficult. Hmm.
yeah, because in our area, like if you are going anywhere, they will say learn this rule. So yeah, you are saying that we should give the condition kind of thing to students like
Hmm.
who are speaking. They should know the condition about like past, present. But when it's come to rule, like here people think like if we have to speak, we have to learn with rules. Like when it comes to tense, they just
Yeah.
tell rules about we will use here will, have, having. So I think this is wrong, but this condition kind of thing that you told is good.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah.
And also now in this generation, people are using AI to speak English. So
Hmm.
are you also using AI to speak English?
Actually, now I have real human being with me, so I also subscribe few spoken English platforms. So nowadays, I don't need to have a practice with AI. But yes, sometimes when there's any new topic, or sometimes I feel bored, So that time I just open ChatGPT and I start having a small call, short call. I don't talk much with AI, but yes, I have a WhatsApp group. There are many females, some are advanced, some are intermediate.
Yeah.
So I just drop a message there and I start talking with them. So I feel real practice is
Yeah.
another kind of
Yeah, it
we
is.
can make a connection, we can feel the empathy, sympathy, and there is so much to learn. With AI, I don't feel any connection, but yes, people who don't have partner, they can
Yeah.
start speaking with AI. Yeah, at least they can get that type of confidence and comfort with this language talking with AI.
Also, it corrects our mistake and do. I like to do with AI. It helps me in everything, like in every subject. Also in English, I speak to her. I like the way she speaks. So, what do you think? Talking, having conversation with someone is better than having conversation with AI?
Yes, as I mentioned, I love talking to people, real people, and this is good actually when we can interact with person. So they know like what is Priyanka's level and where she is lagging, and they can judge my body language as well. But
Yeah.
in the case of AI, it cannot help you to maintain your body language, your smile, gestures. No, it
Hmm.
cannot help you. But a real human being and you are on video call, so they will judge you, they will guide you about your appearance, about your expressions, body language. AI can help you in your voice modulation, it can hear you only. So it will give you feedback, but whenever you connect next time, it will forget what you have discussed earlier. So it will help you through only with the help of that particular conversation. But when you connect with a trainer, you can have a you can make a relationship like student teacher. He or she will know your gray areas where you are lacking, so they can modify their syllabus, their sessions according to my need. So I feel real teacher cannot beat AI.
Okay.
Sorry,
So.
AI cannot beat real teacher.
So you are comfortable with that human? Yeah,
Yeah,
you're right. Of course, it's right because we are living beings. We just have made it AI, so we know
mm.
better than AI. So it's
Yeah,
fine, kind of thing. Okay. Also, me, I like AI a lot with that because just I haven't done. So currently I'm liking AI, but after having conversation with some more people, I will also start. So yeah, it's good. You like with that. It's fine. And last question that I want to ask is that do you use tips or any tricks that people say use these tips you can speak English? So what do you think about that?
I don't feel using tips and tricks will help you. Whenever I create any thumbnail related to tips and tricks, people click on that because they want
Hmm.
to
Hmm.
get some type of magical pill or
Yeah,
trick
yeah.
so that they can watch one video and they can become fluent in English. I feel tips and tricks are not like not cannot make you fluent. Only your patience, your hard work, and you were you were like many people they don't enjoy reading, many people they don't enjoy writing, so how can I make them reader writer? So I feel if you are comfortable with doing listening English or speaking English, it can help you. At the same time, if you make it your habit, it's like you have to speak every single day. If you make it your habit, so you don't need any tricks and tricks, you just need to do practice every single day. You need to add some new vocabulary, phrasal verbs. You have to listen to native speakers. So in this way, you will learn English naturally. No,
Okay.
if somebody will tell you, yes, this is the trick only, you can follow this and you will become good at English.
That
That
right.
trick can help you. That maybe that you will enjoy that trick also, and it can help you. But it is not.
That
Uh,
type of like it cannot.
So that is why I always will try to find out your comfort where you feel that you are enjoying you are enjoying a lot. So in my case, I enjoy reading. So reading is helping me. Maybe somebody love writing, so the writing can help them. But the main thing is we have to speak every single day. We have to use this language. This is the only trick I would say.
Yeah, it's all fine. So. I really like that because you just like in everything, like you are saying you reading so much you like. So that's new thing I knew. Because here every people is just like listening, but you like reading. That's kind of very good. So I really liked after talking to you, and I also got motivated after listening your words.
Mm-hmm.
So
Thank you so much.
yeah,
Yes, the feeling is the same. I also loved the way you asked question. It is really picked so many different questions in the whole conversation, and conversation was so fruitful for learners, I would
yeah, I
say.
really liked your having conversation with you. And also, what do you want to say at last to my audience that are they also want to speak? What do you want to say to them?
So here, only one thing I want to tell them. Only practice can make you good speaker. If you are watching our videos, my videos, and your videos, so my videos and other videos can make you aware how to learn English. But rest of the thing you have to do your own. You have to start speaking. You have to use this language. We can guide you only. So, but other things you have to do. So keep practicing every single day. Don't skip any single day without practicing and make it your habit. Don't feel after 3 months or 4 months I will be able to speak fluent English. It's a long journey and we have to show up every single day. So this is my advice to those people
Yeah,
who are going to
I
watch
really
this
liked your
video.
advice, and I also think my audience should do same. Like, what are you saying? Because you are speaking also. And I also say like
Mhm.
that practice is only important. So guys, start practicing because practice is the only way where you can start anything. So start practicing, and that's all for today. I really liked after talking to you, and we will meet you in the next video. Bye.